Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Thanks a lot for joining us. We're here and we're live, and we have an impromptu one. And again, similar to when we went live yesterday, there was a wee bit of an idea behind that, but similar kind of idea of I was going to be doing this anyway, and I thought, why not just jump on live real quickly? Fist bumps to everyone on arrival. It does catch us before we get going. But after the misery that was last night for me, I'm hoping tonight in the Champions League we can have a little bit more fun. I'm mainly here to have a look at the rival setups as we've got two games about to kick off for the next 15 minutes with Girona at home to Feyenoord and Shakhtar Donetsk are playing Atalanta. Now, Shakhtar versus Atalanta will be a very, very good game for Celtic fans to watch, I think, because, hey, it might not be too dissimilar a match to what we might be facing in the next Champions League game, which is Atalanta away for us, whereas they're away tonight. But Girona, I'm hoping, can provide a little bit of joy for me. A team that I'm backing, obviously, I've been supporting for a little while. And hopefully, yeah, we can get a good Champions League night in for it. The big game tonight, Villa v Munich. I'm very much looking forward to that tonight. I'd love to see Villa do something. That would be incredible. But we want to set the lineups that we've at least got for right now, and I'll maybe see like if we click into any of these other ones, depending on how long we're going for. Apologies in advance. I do have some friends over and stuff like that, so if there's any noise, the kids are kind of going wild as well. So apologies in advance. A wee bit of an impromptu one, just to kind of have a look at the teams we've got set up for this one. Obviously, and we'll have a wee chat about the game week and whatever else while we're live for as brief as it'll be. As I then take the wee man off to the old football training. I think Karnaseki for 39 points is a must take in this game because I don't see Shakhtar scoring three. And really, outside of that, then he's definitely a viable goalkeeper by comparison. Again, I really like Odilon regardless of cap price on this one. Is there? I don't really know enough about the Shakhtar guys, but maybe Michaelenko, if that's who this is meant to be. Ped, a Brazilian defender with one score that's good. It's somewhat tempting, but I think I would go with Odilon because I know Odilon steps into midfield and he just might get a lot of AA in this game. The midfield cards, CDK is staring at me, isn't he? But Sudakov could be good for them. It's not Zinchenko. Zubkov, I think it might be. I forget the guy's name. He could maybe be halfway useful. But seeing CDK at 45, like it's really hard to look at anyone else, isn't it? Maybe Bellanova at 41. The cap on this is really small, by the way, so we will probably need to be smart. Yeah, Lookman, the pick of the bunch, is 70 points. And the reason he's the pick of the bunch is because he's kind of got his name in the Europa League final, and he played pretty well in the Super Cup as well, if memory serves me right. So he is like a guy for the cameras. He's a guy for the Champions League. He's a guy for that European stage. If we pick him at 70 points, that leaves us with only 37. Is there anyone in that team that we would want to pick or squeeze in? No, nobody. Um, Skip Mac, nah, none of those guys are. Yeah, so I don't think Lookman is really selectable because we've actually went really cheap with everyone else so far. So the only starting forward is actually Shakhtar's guy, Egu, which cannot be what's in the back of his shirt, surely. He's at 46. So interesting. Who is in the Atalanta team that is cheaper than CDK? It is Bellanova. So let's try Bellanova. I don't think we're getting cheaper than Costa. No. Can we then get Lookman and then we have 41? Oh, there's nobody else. Pasalic from the bench. I would take Pasalic. I would take Pasalic. I don't mind that at all. I'm a big Pasalic fan, and he's effective from the bench. I know that. So yeah, I'm going to take Pasalic. Now I do need to double check he's actually on the bench because if he's not in the team, it's definitely worth a double check. Because I'm going to be at the kids' football training, so I'm not relying upon my ability to make a sub in this one. But on the bench, Zaniolo, Retegui, Quadrado, Pasalic. Yeah, Pasalic is almost certainly coming on. Pasalic has probably got 100% attendance. He always features. If he doesn't start, he's very rarely DNPing. So yeah, that works for me. And then I think we've put all our eggs in the Lookman basket here by fitting him into the team. Joga Benito, shots on goal, gegenpressing. We might change this tactic if there's one we need to win with. I think my five might just beat any other five because I think we've put this together quite smartly. Um, Joga Benito. Bellanova is like right wing back, isn't he? Let's go with Joga Benito. Captain Lookman. That's fine by me. You can maybe hear the kids running around. Sorry about that, guys. I'll have a wee check on the live chat in a second. These are my results from the other day. It was just so hit and miss. I had cards in some of these ones, and maybe like some of these games playing a card kind of screwed me a little bit. But anyway, play now, and then let's look. The next game we've got is Girona. So I'll be playing cards in this one. Girona at home at Feyenoord. The Girona team is really good. I can play Gazaniga. I've got him. The cap is 270. I think that's quite fair for. Yeah, we can get Miguel in. I think it's going to push you to take Van de Beek probably, but I think Yanghel is worth trying to get into this with Saganikov. That leaves us 59. Yeah, we can really pick anyone we want for Girona. That's quite good. I'm tempted by R now. Oh, Brian Heel. Brian Heel against Feyenoord could really turn up. Bojan Miovski is starting? Wow. Interesting. I never noticed that from the team sheet. Obviously, I've not got him in my team, so as soon as I see Saganikov, it's just like cool. In terms of from defence to front, I think I'm going to go Ivan Martin. I'm just going to go with my team. I think they're the guys to go with. Gegenpressing should be rocking. I think Gegenpressing will be great. And then yeah, let's see if Captain Saganikov. Let's see if there's any wee challenges. So use Gegenpressing. We just did that. That's cool. A yellow or a red. Fair chance of that happening in both those games. That's quite cool. We've got one win streak in already. So if I win both these games, we'll get a wee box. Hopefully we get a wee hat-trick of boxes out the early kickoffs. And then Villa Bayern should just be tasty, shouldn't it? I think I'd take Emmy Martinez. Who's the other keeper? Is it going to be Neuer? No. I know Ulrich just got fined today. Interesting. But yeah, wow. Martinez is way more expensive. That might be an interesting decision that gets forced upon you. It's hard to look at an Aston Villa defender to be the highest scoring defender of the match, but wow, Ezri Konsa's L5 does give you reason to believe that they would have somebody that could do that. But I think if you're looking for the highest scoring defender in the match, it's probably a Bayern one. Is it Alfie or Fonzie or whatever? Who is going to be the highest scoring defender in this match? Are Atalanta not starting with three at the back? I forget what I said. Miovski. Oh yeah, I suppose that makes sense. A Shakhtar defender? Nah. I don't need to split. I don't think it's worth splitting. We tried to go head to head with the Dortmund boys. We did, Johnny. Boyson, we did. We did. But hey, it wasn't to be. Smash the like button if you're here, guys, joining us live. The highest scoring defender in this game is an interesting question. It could vary. Like, Rafi G could, like, I just don't think they're going to have a good time. I think Villa in attack, like, are going to ask a lot of difficult questions, those Bayern defenders. And, Kim Min-jae hasn't exactly, taken Germany by storm, although I think he's fantastic. Upamecano, like, I'm a fan of, but I've always said, like, Konate's a better defender. I've always liked Mukiele better as a better all-rounder, but Upamecano's had the career, and it's hard to kind of knock him on that front. But, like, I think anyone that's followed football knows Upamecano goes in and out of fashion all the time in Bavaria. So, and Rafi G is playing right back, isn't he? So, at 53 points, by the way, Konsa's not a bad shout. Midfield, again, it feels like you've got to be taking like a Bayern mid. Like, yeah, 100% you need to take a Bayern mid, I think. I'm probably going to go, I'd probably go Musiala. I think Musiala's got the best potential to be the highest scoring mid in the game. Because I just think he can get double decisive. At least he's going to be on set pieces and stuff, but I'm not sure Villa give set pieces away to a team like Bayern so freely. Kane is going to score. You are really looking for goal scorers for sure. You need decisives in this game. It's head to head. If your striker does not get the goal, does not get an assist or something, because this game will have goals in it. If Villa do get the result, it's not going to be without a fight. And if Bayern get the result, then again, it's not going to be a one-sided affair, I don't think. Maybe I'm wrong, but I was going to say, I think Watkins gets significant minutes, but the emergence of Duran definitely does throw that into question. Maybe Morgan Rogers is a bit more safe for minutes. It's so hard to look past Kane because he'll be taking penalties and he's probably going to 62 points. If we take Kane, it kind of screws you on the final man. 43 points, very limited options. I don't think McGinn's going to play. And then you're looking at Barkley, Pau Torres, Diego Carlos, and then for Bayern, it's Leimer, who's not going to start. Bowie, I don't think he's near the team at the moment through injury and stuff, so I don't think Kane is really viable. Now, I have taken Musiala who is actually the cheapest option of the actual contenders. So, and Konsa's not too far the same. Could we save any points on Konsa? If we go to Davies, we could. So then we're going kind of full Bayern, and then the keeper makes no sense at this point. Because if you are back in this, it's kind of like... I'm going to try and stick with Konsa. I just don't think Konsa will lose possession. I think it'll be challenged a lot in duels, and like that kind of L5 lends itself to a player like that. So I don't think there's much more space to be saved. But yeah, Kane for... I wouldn't actually take another Bayern striker over him, so I think it's quite an easy... I think we go Morgan Rogers. I think he's safer to get 90 minutes. Don't think Watkins has 90 minutes on him, just with the way the squad's built at the moment. And then we've got 54 points for last man, so the best last player we can get. We're looking at Jacob Ramsey. I think it's a solid shout. We could still look at somebody like a Davies. Palfinha's expected to play. The best extra man that we can afford. I don't mind Ramsey. We can't afford any other Bayern mids. We're looking at Davies, a fullback. Ramsey doesn't really have... Yeah, I think I would go Alphonso Davies as the best extra player we could afford. And then tactics, let's go gegenpressing again, because I think, yeah, it's Joe City for all these guys. Captain, highest scoring player in the game's probably Musiala on my estimations. Let's see how the team sheets come out. Maybe I can edit that. Kane is also a doubt to start. There you go. Thanks very much, Andy. Fist bumps. Sorare Burra, Jamie Bowler, Andy Harrogate, Tatos. Good, fingers crossed for you, mate. Rob C. Boyson, of course, fist bump on arrival to all you guys. Benny, of course, was first in the chat. Love that. So yeah, 3 teams kind of set up for tonight, but the game week itself, like for me, starts with Girona. I did like 4 team stacks this game week. I just thought if you're playing these guys, you're tied so hard to the fixture, and it just made a lot of sense. So I went for it, and for better or for worse, this is how it shook out with Celtic. Kasper Schmeichel, double decisive, which, you know, is why I captained him. That's what I knew he was going to bring. Just sadly 2 negative decisives. But hey, if you don't laugh, player I've got on him kind of brings him into the realm of being an acceptable non-DA score. So, like, I'm never going to win the division at this stage, but a 45 is way better than what he actually brought in, which is 39. You know, it softens the blow greatly in my estimations, especially when Wirtz, again, wee bit of XP helps that up, but without a decisive brings in 63. My goalkeeper and my captain still to run. With Guardiola really doing what he says on the tin, that team has a bit of a shot to get something, maybe. So cross our fingers for that. We have a 4-man team over here, which again we're not holding our breath on. This team's had nobody play yet, which is cool. A lot of Thursday nights. But earlier today, we had Kim bring in the clean sheet in the K-League. So that means tomorrow, my Sociedad boys have already got the clean sheet locked and loaded. So I just need to hope that I've picked the starting 11 well. Pacheco, we took a gamble on that. We hope that comes in. And yeah, Braze is starting. Ori Oscarson, Taki Kubo in attack. NYC still to run. Under 23, 4-man effort. Captain Kang, by the way, what did he actually do? 49. So Captain Bonus really does misrepresent him. Let's hope Cherky still comes off the bench against them and gets a goal. Let's hope Abada does something. Maybe. You never know. You never know. Liam King, fist bump, good to see you. So yeah, wee bit of rivals action tonight. The game is actually kicked off, so I was planning on watching it before I go to the wee man's football. So I think at this point, guys, I will love these and leave these. Just a wee quick one, just a wee bit of rivals action. Getting plugged in and plugged on. And I did a breakdown of the Celtic match. If you are a Celtic fan and you've missed it, over on Celts Here. You'll find it on YouTube. Dead easy to find. Wish me luck for the rest of the game week, as it were. Wish me luck for some rivals tonight. I don't think I'll make it back on live later tonight, but I'm open to it. I'll certainly be watching Aston Villa Bayern, so we'll come back for that at some point, maybe for a video or something tomorrow, as we get set up for deadline show, the weekend, and all that other good stuff. This will be the last weekend before another international break, by the way. So big deadline show. Look forward to seeing you all there. Yeah, wish me luck. Have a good night, everyone. Enjoy the football, and hopefully it's better tonight.